Week 11 poll, playoff picture. Bama. We're going to get right into it. Bama's 1. Clemson is 2. Miami, 3. Oklahoma is 4. Wisconsin controlling its destiny. Then it's Auburn, and because Georgia, who controls the destiny too, still here. I actually honestly think that if, other than Ohio State, who's at 9, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because Notre Dame is 8, they're out. Ohio State's 9, they still have a chance. We'll put it. Penn State's 10. UCF, Southern Cal's at 11. TCU's at 12. They fell 6. Oklahoma State is up to at 13. Washington State 14. I guess you can give the Pac-12 a chance with teams like right there, like outside the top 10. 2 teams right outside the top 10, but not really. UCF finally get a little more recognition. They jumped 3 spots. Michigan State 16, even with the loss, they stay the same. Probably because it was 31-24, and they competed very well with Bama. I feel like the committee definitely valued that and is keeping them there. Also, along with the wins they've had, and the 3 losses were Bama, Auburn, and LSU. Pretty sure. Which, all ranked losses. 2 of those losses top 6. Sorry, actually, no. They have 3 losses in the top 7. My view's weird. All 3 of their losses, Bama, Auburn, Georgia. So obviously, I feel like the committee realized, like, hey, those are pretty good losses. Michigan State's 17. Washington is 18. NC State's 19. LSU is 20. Memphis is 21. Stanford 22. Northwestern, Michigan, and Boise State. Second straight week that Wisconsin got some help, except they win. They're probably knocking out Michigan. The news for them is Northwestern won, so they've moved up 2. So, even if Northwestern loses again, they're out. But still, Virginia Tech, Iowa, and Iowa State fell. So, I think anyone after, other than Ohio State, so if you're other than Notre Dame, just please, people, Notre Dame is 8. They're eliminated. Pretty much based on the 2 losses. The Georgia loss obviously doesn't look as, looks good. It was a 1-point home loss. And it was not even a home game, really a home game, because Georgia fans filled out that stadium. So I think Bama's in if they win out. Obviously win SEC or lose in the SEC to Georgia. There's a chance where they lose the Iron Bowl, people saying, and they still could get in, because they'd be 11-1. Pretty much been ranked number 1 the whole year. And if chaos happens, like let's just say Ohio State beats Wisconsin. Ohio State's not guaranteed in. So that's out. Obviously a team's got to lose here. One of here, because that is your ACC title game. That's the ACC title. So if Miami wins, they eliminate Clemson completely. People saying, so Clemson's got to win out, and Miami could probably just get in with winning out. We're going to assume win out, okay? Lose ACC title. So we're just going to assume for the top 5, top set for all these people, except Ohio State, they need help. They win and get in. If they win out, they get in most likely, because you're not going to take the 2-loss SEC champ that's beating Georgia, Bama, and then Georgia. You'd most likely take them in. Or an undefeated that if Wisconsin gets they need to win out only. So does Oklahoma. because Wisconsin, one loss, the resume is not the best. Yes, you say they have 3 ranked teams, but at the end of the year, it may only be 1. Well, actually, it will be 2. It will be a top 10 win, but it's going to end up being like, ooh, Iowa. Yeah, they beat Ohio State, but like, surprised why Ohio State jumped because after Iowa did the dump, then Iowa lose. What Wisconsin did to Iowa, that puts like, ooh, that's not a good win and loss anymore. We know it was never a good loss, but that's like Ohio State's probably not even going to make it in with the 2 losses. One of them being to, even with one of them being to Oklahoma, they'll probably not get in. So if any teams win out, but these 2 are eliminated with a loss. Because one, then they'll have 2 losses. They'll have 2 losses. You may make the argument, oh, Auburn's still in. But, because Oklahoma doesn't, yes, they're going to have, like, the win. They still have the wins because they still have Oklahoma State, TCU. Never mind, that's kind of it. The loss to Iowa State, then they have West Virginia. Oh, and Ohio State. So they would have, like, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, TCU. That's it. Not looking the best. There would only be 3 ranked wins, and the way Oklahoma State's been playing recently, say it's strategy. Well, lost, they're out. Probably. Well, actually, they're out. Wisconsin, they still have a chance. There'll still be a chance if they lose. If they lose beforehand, they're probably not going to get. If they lose to Michigan, they'll still win. They're still winning the division. They're still probably going to. If they beat Ohio State, they'll be a 1-loss Big Ten champ. They'll probably still get in, actually. But they lose the title game is what it is because one, like there's no bounce back after that. Which is why you don't want to really lose. Like Georgia's guaranteed in the SEC title game. Iron Bowl will be for the right to play Georgia. So that sorts itself out. Like this will all be sorted out. Like Clemson, Miami play each other. Auburn plays Bama, then winner plays Georgia. So that settles it. Now here's the chaos: is Clemson wins, so Clemson ends up being 12-1. Right? Is that the math? Yeah, Bama is 12-1 with the loss into Georgia. They would be 12-1. Georgia ends up 12-1 with the title. Oklahoma, are they 2 losses? So they're 12-1 with the title. Wisconsin is 2. Then, or the scenario where it's Ohio State. Actually, so yeah, they still be Ohio State 10-11-2 with the title. It probably eliminates Ohio State either way, because most likely what will happen is that they'll realize that like Ohio State's full body work's not good, so it'll probably end up actually being out Wisconsin. This could happen, but it would definitely go down to. It's going to go down to Wisconsin, Oklahoma, and then if Clemson wins, Miami. If Georgia beats Bama. So that's what it'll come down to, and then it will automatically be the locks of Georgia and Clemson. And because there's no wins here, you can do the Oklahoma beat Ohio State, who beat Wisconsin thing. It would be a common opponent, actually, and Wisconsin would probably lose in that one because of the common opponent. And I do not know if those common opponents. Well, obviously, I think Clemson played Miami. Like, there's no common opponent between Oklahoma, but Clemson, Miami, and Bama I can think of. That's all I had. I know you can, like, get, like, through it. You can jump around and, like Bama would have played Georgia stuff, but I don't think there was. Oh, Miami played Florida State. Both of them won, but Miami had it closer without the quarterback, so that's one. And then, I'm trying to think. Oklahoma won a big game was Ohio State. So, it would probably, like, Bama would probably knock out Miami just based on, like, the head-to-head. Not the head-to-head, but the common opponent thing. And then more quality wins, and then probably just get that. I'm speculating. I'm not the committee, so who knows. I'm still thinking it's going to end up being Bama. This is the pick. My Monday vlog, I picked what I thought the poll was going to look like. I think I failed badly. Oh, then Bama was 1. And Miami and Oklahoma were in. I threw the 4, but they were just really, weird. Bad. Bama. I think Miami's going to win out. And then it's going to be Oklahoma and Wisconsin. That's my pick. I don't know who you're going to have sitting out on the bottom. Probably like Clemson. And like Georgia will sit here. But I feel like the dream scenario for the committee is these teams win out, or like Auburn or Georgia wins out, or Bama wins out. Like whoever in the SEC just wins out, and then there's less. Actually, no, they need Bama to win out because then there's just no debate. Because, like, if Bama loses, obviously, Georgia then has, like, we SEC champs and stuff. That's what I think. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Like last video, the thing what I'm going to do from, like, February to, like, June, leave a comment on maybe what you want me to go over. Like a system, a scheme, like, a certain type of defense, like a 3-4, like an offense formation, like common run plays, common pass plays, stuff like that. So thank you for